Good morning, gamers. My name is Mickey, and welcome to episode 5 of my Minecraft Hardcore series. In the previous episode, we built up 6 farms that I think are just must-have farms in a Minecraft world. We have an iron farm, as well as a sugarcane and bamboo farm, as well as a melon and pumpkin farm. Now, I just want to point out that these farms that I built in the last episode aren't the only must-have farms in a world. I believe that there's a lot more starter farms that I could have potentially built, like a villager breeder or a cactus farm, or even a automatic potato and carrot farm. But I don't currently need them, so they weren't must-have for me necessarily, but there may be loads of other farms that you might want to have in your worlds. So I have a few things that I want to do in this episode that I'm really excited for, but first things first, I am getting tired of my enchantment luck in this series, so I think I'm going to spend some time in the zombie grinder, getting some more levels up, doing some enchants, re-rolling, and just fully kitting myself out, because it's episode 5, my luck has been terrible, and I just think it's about time I get some good enchants on tools and potentially armor. I'm back, and I finally got all of the enchantments that I want. These guys are loud. But as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, finally got all the enchantments that I want. I have them all in my inventory right now. And I just want to say this took a lot longer than I expected. This is actually, I'm pretty sure, 2 days after the previous clip, because I was busy as well. But whilst I was trying to enchant all the tools and armor and stuff, I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen on my second monitor, and just watching season 1 again, ready to watch season 2 because I haven't seen it yet and I'm really excited, and I love Jujutsu Kaisen season 1. But moving on from the anime talk, you can probably see in my hotbar there, my tools, all full durability, all enchanted, because then in my inventory I also have my armor, and I also went ahead and enchanted a bow. So for my tools, I have my sword, which is pretty stacked, honestly. The only thing I need now is to get it to sharpness 5. My 2 pickaxes, you've already seen these before. They were in the last episode. I just need to get them both to efficiency 5 if I wanted to. Shovel, again, just need efficiency 5. Same with the axe. My bow, however, has power 5, which is insane, but it doesn't have infinity or punch or any other enchantments on it. I really struggled getting this bow to like a decent enchantment level, and I don't have that many arrows, so I really need infinity. And then my armor, my armor is pretty good. I just need feather falling 4 and mending on the boots. Leggings, I just need mending. I wanted blast protection, but just in case any creepers sneak up on me, I wanted a little bit of extra protection just in case. Chestplate, great, perfect. Don't need anything else really. I could have thorns. I'm not really too bothered about thorns. And then my helmet, again, just need mending. But other than that, maybe respiration 3 as well. Everything's so good. So how about we get this armor on? I should get some trims on this because it looks a little bit bleak at the moment, but I'm finally in full diamond. And don't I just look pretty? Don't I look good? I look even better if I had the armor trims. So how about I very quickly change that? Let's get this chestplate armor trimmed up again with the coast armor trim. And there we go. And looks so much nicer now. You know, ever since they added armor trims, I find it very hard to just run around with plain armor, because the plain armor just, it looks bland now that I've been running around with armor trims. Like, it just looks so much better like this. I also think having a place to display our first armor set is going to be very nice. How about just here on the top of the stairs? I know it's a bit out of the way, but I'm swapping my armor around. I didn't know you could do that. And if you guys understand why my tools and weapons are named the way they are, I love you. I'm a bit of a nerd. What can I say? So in between episodes, I actually went ahead and got both my Silk Touch and my Mending Librarian up to Master Villager trades. which means my Silk Touch now also has fire protection 2 and looting 2, as well as some name tag traits, which is the main reason why I did all of this trading. My Mending Villager has fire aspect 2, which is good, but I don't like using fire aspect personally. But he also sells glass, which is amazing because I now don't have to get any sand. And lanterns as well they're very good villagers. And the reason why I wanted these name tag trades is because now I can finally name everything that I want to name throughout my village. Skylar, you officially have a name. Look, it's right above your head. Look at that. Oh, this is so good. But I actually have one more name tag to give, and it's to this little orange fellow right here. Now, I asked you guys to give me some name suggestions because this guy was the bane of my existence last episode. Like, I don't understand why they wanted to just sit on top of this stonecutter the whole time. You guys gave so many great name suggestions, and it was actually really hard to choose the one that I wanted. I'm gonna go with the name from user OG McKenna, which was Hyacinth. So everybody meet Hyacinth. She is adorable, she's a ginger cat, and she's addicted to the stonecutter for some reason. So thank you so much to all of the great name suggestions, and thank you OG McKenna for this one specifically. Now, in this episode, I actually want to do quite a bit of building, as well as dabble into a very small amount of redstone again. But the first build I actually want to tackle is the surround for this iron farm. Now, let's make sure not to fall in this lava again. And I'm actually going to disable the farm temporarily because whilst I build up the surround for it, I don't want to have iron golems spawning on top of what I'm building because they will be full blocks until the very top and then it'll be slabs, so they will be able to spawn on it. Just placing those blocks there, I'm going to disable it for now, and I'm going to gather the resources necessary to build up this little surround that I have going on. Resources are gathered, and in this chest here should be everything I need for this build. You can see it's very stone orientated. You can probably tell what I'm going to be building around this thing, but I'm just going to get to it. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. It's been a while since I uploaded, right? I do apologize for that. I procrastinate quite a lot, especially when it comes to the editing stages of making these videos, but I do enjoy recording these videos. It's just the editing that I, for some reason, don't find easy. And then also I'm still quite new to the YouTube thing, so I'm still trying to balance out content creation as well as doing my own things with friends or like playing my own games or balancing out my own life. And unfortunately, this is going to get harder come the new year because I'm actually starting a full-time job. Or it's on the opposite end of the spectrum where I managed to find a routine in it and I actually make more videos. So you either can look forward to the new year and hopefully more videos will go out, or unfortunately in the new year less videos will go out because I have a full-time job. Either way, I'm still going to be making videos and I have a lot of really good ideas for these videos. It's just a matter of executing it. I don't know how I'm going to go about it, but I'll figure something out. And I'm really looking forward to recording, and I'm actually looking forward to editing those videos because it gives me some sort of separation away from the hardcore series, because at the moment it's all I know when it comes to the channel. So I'm going to delve into other stuff, but the hardcore series will still continue. And I just hope you guys are excited for other things that I might have coming to the channel, and I hope you guys still stick around for that and just be patient with me as I find my footing on YouTube and content creation and I balance everything with my life, because I really enjoy this, so I want to be able to focus on it a bit more. So I'm gonna make it work, you know. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video, and I really appreciate all the support on my videos. I really do. It makes this worth it, you know? And if you couldn't tell, in the background I am building a castle for my iron farm. This is heavily inspired by a build I saw on Nouvella MC's channel. If I remember, I'll flash it up on screen. I did build this myself in creative with that build in mind as inspiration. I hope I didn't make it too similar. I really try my best not to do that when it comes to new buildings, but I highly recommend checking their channel out, because if you like building farms but you don't know how to make them aesthetic, he's very good. He's very good at what he does, so please check them out. There it is. My iron farm is now fully complete with facade and all. And the reason why I say facade is because the interior it's just a bit bland. There's not really much going on other than the pit where the iron golems fall and the collection system. At the moment, there's a block there so I can get like up. Oh my god, wow, it's been really churning out. I can still access these chests and stuff, but I forgot to bring ladders so I can easily get in and out there. But now I just need to turn it back on. And to do that, all I have to really do is just open it back up. Again, trying to not fall into the lava like I did that last time. But if I just do this, I can already hear a golem. There we go. And it's working again, which is amazing. Now, the golems shouldn't spawn anywhere within the little castle that I've got going on, because it's all slabs. As you can see here, like, I've got slabs along this rim bit here. I've got slabs on the top of these full blocks. They can't spawn on top of leaves, and then all the blocks down there are slabs, apart from the blocks around the lava, which I've only just noticed. So maybe I have to change them blocks out as well. I don't know. They're not spawning down here at the moment, but I imagine they will at some point. So let me just very quickly get some stone brick slabs and place them around just like this. And here, just like in the previous episodes, I have a spruce sign ready for some name suggestions from you guys for this iron farm castle build that I've done. I'm unsure what to name it. If you guys think of anything for this iron farm, please leave them in the comments below. As I say in every single episode, I love hearing what you guys have to say and what name suggestions you have for these builds. And just look how pretty it looks from up at the village. Wow. I am so happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys like it too. I'm just in love with it. I think that might be one of my favorite builds in this series so far. Just a very simple, like, iron castle thing that I've got going on over there. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the windmill and I love my starter house, but there's just something about that I just, wow. I think in the future I will build more structures around this area. Obviously, like I said, I'm going to be building a bridge there, but what I could do is I could stick with like the ruined kind of overgrown theme and build some more industrial farms in a way over here and surround it in that like run down overgrown look. I think that would be a good idea. Let me know what you guys think, but I think that is just going to be a good way of making this feel like something rather than just an iron farm. Now, sticking on the topic of building, I want to draw my attention to this area. So I have mapped out some signs of where I want some things to go. Obviously, I have a mineshaft that I want to go here, and I have a blacksmith that I want to go here. I think it's time I replace these signs with actual buildings. And the first part of it I want to build is actually the mineshaft. And I want to try my best and talk you guys through my thought process and build process as I make this thing up. For this mineshaft, I want to start off by pushing it back a little bit, I think, because if I placed like the start of the mineshaft in these spaces, it's a bit too close to where I want to put the blacksmith. Okay, that's our official start to the mineshaft. I think I will terraform the hill a bit more around this when the mineshaft is actually built up a little bit more, but it won't look terrible, at least from the start. So I think what I want is I want these to pillar up to about 5 blocks. because then on the 4th block, I'll put like a little cross section. How's that looking? Okay, that looks nice. That looks like how I wanted it. Maybe I can have some more there. Have another kind of thing here. And then place them there. How's that looking? Okay. That's looking quite nice. I'm quite liking this so far. So when it actually comes to the minecart, I kind of wanted it in the middle going down this way, like so. And then on the sides, I wanted some stone brick stairs potentially on these bits. Okay, I'm going to be banging my head on that. So I think what we do, we lower this bit by 1. Either this way or I do it like that. So the stairs are on one side and the minecart comes up on one side as well, which I actually don't like. I don't like that. See, so there's just a bit of trial and error. I much prefer it this way, and I'll eventually get it all the way down, but for the time being, I'm just gonna have to leave it as is. Okay, now I need some more depth in the front, and I think I might add some trap doors like so. Out the front, I can have some cobble walls and some lanterns. I think that looks nice. And maybe some stone buttons on these bits here. See, it's coming together. It's coming together quite nicely. It's very simple. It is very simple. I actually think I want the stone to come up out of the cave just a little bit more. And then I think I want the minecart to come up and then have a turn here. And then have like a kind of, what am I thinking? Like a minecart docking area on this side. So there I could have a barrel. I don't have enough inventory space. A barrel with a chest. And speaking of chest, I might need to make an actual chest to store the stuff that I have in my inventory, because this is getting out of hand. So a campfire. Yeah, it looks quite nice with like a little coal pile just like that. How do you put this on a diagonal? Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, how's this looking now? There we go. Now it's on a diagonal. Yay, little coal pile. Maybe another campfire actually would look nice. Okay. I'm actually really happy with this. I think this looks really good. So obviously I can have my minecart, which I can ride ever so slowly and take it all the way down. I will need powered rails to have it come back up, but that sounds like a job for future Mickey. So I think the next plan of action is to get these stairs going all the way down to the middle layer there, and then I can continue building over there. Oh. Okay. Get me out. Yeah, it takes me all the way down, and I also went ahead and added in the power rails, as you can see, so that hopefully this takes me all the way back up. I haven't tested it yet. This is my first time testing it. Oh, it's a bit slow, but I think it should. Oh my god, this is really slow. And it does. It takes me all the way back up, which is amazing. That's exactly what I wanted, so I'm very happy with that. So in this middle section here where I have a little strip for where I've been mining for iron, I don't have a lot of room to work with. So what I want to do is I actually want to push each side back by, I think just 1 would do. Just like this, and I think this gives me a good amount of space to work with. There isn't really too much I can do in this area. I'm just thinking like, again, like up at the top, some spruce pillars just on these bits, and maybe an extra one in the middle there. Just to kind of frame it. And then at the top, just have some stairs like so with some trap doors below it, and it gives it this kind of like support look to it. And now if I just kind of repeat that on all of the pillars, just like this, and this already looks so much better. It really looks like it's holding up the mine shaft, the middle of the mine shaft, and I just really like it. I've also added these trapdoors in the middle just to kind of connect all of the beams up. And what I might do just to kind of light up the area a bit is to just add some lanterns in those middle bits just there. And I think this has come together really nicely. Just as kind of an extra detail, I might sacrifice one of these mine shafts, and I'm thinking potentially this one right here. And I might add a bit of extra detail, like some barrels like this, as well as add a couple furnaces like in the wall here, and kind of texture this bit up a little with some stone stairs and slabs. And obviously this bit down here is unfinished. I've still got to make my way down, all the way down to the main strip mine, and then I can do this sort of thing down there as well. But I'm not going to worry about that for now, and I will do that either in between episodes or in this episode and just cut to it. But for the time being, I'm really, really happy with what I've got going on. So how about we take this minecart back up to the surface and we get ourselves ready for the next build of today's video. So we're back on the surface now, and I also went ahead and spent a while gathering all of the resources that I'm going to be needing to build up this blacksmith. Now, I also realized the design that I actually have planned out is a lot bigger than I originally thought, so I am going to have to do quite a bit of terraforming along like this area here. But I'll get to that at the start of the time lapse because I don't want to bore you guys. But there's no need to be waiting around any longer. Let's just get straight into the time lapse and let me know what you guys think. Let's get into it. Our beautiful new blacksmith is done, and let me tell you, I am in love with this. I know I said this might be my favorite build over here, but this blacksmith is just so nice with like the main building and the little forge thing that I've got going on here for the, I don't know, where you cook metals and stuff. But I love it, and the interior as well. It's got the workstation for the toolsmith and the armorer that I have over in the other blacksmith over there, and I'm just in love with this so much. I must say, however, this build is quite heavily inspired from the Mythical Sausage on YouTube. He's also doing a hardcore series and on his island, and he is such a good builder. If you guys need inspiration for builds, head over to the Mythical Sausage. He's honestly really, really inspirational to see how he puts blocks together. But I have changed quite a bit. My little structures things that I had down in the mineshaft thing down there, I know that they're not mine. I didn't come up with the idea, obviously, but it's just keeping the consistency from down in the mineshaft. And then my own little tower here for the forge and the different block pallets. You can see I've actually gone for a mud base with a deep slate roof. This build actually doesn't incorporate any mangrove. I kind of wanted to step away a little bit from the mangrove, and I think it still works. I mainly wanted to do that because these builds that I'm going to have down here for like the blacksmith and maybe some extra buildings for those villagers, I wanted to be a bit more structurally sound I just think these needed a bit more integrity to them. So having these pillars as well as the stronger walls and having it less wood on the actual walls of the house. Obviously there is a lot of wood here, but then I have the stone foundation. I just really like it, and I think it really fits. But obviously, much like the rest of them, and much like the iron farm from the start of the episode, I need name suggestions, so please be sure to leave a comment down below of any name suggestions that you guys have. I love going through them, as I say in every single episode, and the one that I like the most will be chosen, and this place will be named for the rest of the series. Now you see, this area is a bit blank. It's kind of a blank slate. I left it like this because I want to put something here, and that something is actually going to be an auto smelter. So I've gathered up quite a lot of the resources here. It's actually not that difficult to build this thing up. In fact, I think this is all I need. And I just kind of wanted to take you guys through that process too. So how I'm going to start this is I'm going to think where I want the output chest to go. I think right here is where the output chest is going to go. And just to clean it up, I'm going to place some stairs there so you can still open it, but there is like a wall. And then I want this to be an 8 furnace array. So along here, just like this, is where those 8 furnaces are going to go. And I just think 8 divides quite nicely when it comes to smelting, because a stack obviously divides into 8. Like 8 times 8 is 64. So, you know, it just works out really well, because then for a full stack, it's 1 coal in each furnace with 8 items in each furnace, and it goes into this output chest. So to extract the items from these chests, I just want a row of hoppers right below them, and these will take out the product whenever it's done and place it in this chest. Now I need to consider where the fuel is going to go and where the items that I want to smelt are going to go. So on the back, I just want hoppers facing into the back of the furnace like so. And then on top, you just want a row of hoppers facing into the furnace, and this is where the resources that I'm smelting are going to go. Now, the best way to actually get those items into the chests is by using a minecart system. You can either use minecart hoppers or minecarts with chests, which is what I'm going to use. And you want to start off each of these rails with a powered rail, and then sending a regular rail down to the other side. And then at the wall, you want to place down another powered rail. And I recommend doing these 1 row at a time, otherwise these rails are just going to connect awkwardly like this. So now if I place down this rail, it will connect to that powered rail, and it won't try connecting to this regular rail. And then I want to take this one across as well. And on this side, you actually want to power these 2 rails, so when the minecart comes across, it automatically goes back to the start, just so it keeps going back and forth to distribute all of the items until you actually turn the smelter off. And real quick, before I continue, I actually want to replace this block right here with the powered rail on it to a redstone lamp, just so I know when the smelter is actually on. For example, if I place a lever here, I turn this on, this redstone lamp is on, this powered rail is on, and the powered rail just over here is also turned on. Now for our ways of getting the items to distribute into the furnaces. The resources that we're going to smelt is really easy. We're just going to simply do a minecart chest, put the stuff in here, and then send it off. However, because we can't reach behind here from the front, the minecart chest where we are going to be placing our fuel into is going to require a bit more. So on top of this rail, you just want to place down a hopper. And then on top of that hopper, you want to place a double chest. And this should be able to open because we have 2 slabs above it. And then below the hopper, you actually want to place your chest minecart. So the fuel that is placed inside of this double chest at the top here goes through this hopper and then into the minecart chest. And making our way back to the front here, you can see we can access both the resources and the fuel chest just there easily. And now just to quickly make sure it works, I'm going to place just a stack of cobblestone into this minecart chest and a stack of fuel into the top one. I'm going to wait for the fuel to kind of go into that minecart chest because it does take a while, because hoppers do have a set speed that they can transfer items. All the fuel is now transferred into the chest, and now with a flick of this lever, everything should turn on and hopefully work. It does. Nice. And it's so satisfying watching all these furnaces light up in that fashion, that ordered little one at a time kind of situation. I just love it. And all of that cobblestone should be distributed evenly. Should go up to 8. It did go up to 8, but I think it's already smelted some. So it has distributed evenly across the entire furnace array here. And if I flick this lever to turn it off, the furnace, the minecart chest should come back, and they just stop, which is amazing. And that's it. That's our automatic smelter done. And I love these. I love these so much. I love building these. I've built so many of these, and pretty much every single world that I play, I have one of these. So I've become quite accustomed to the auto smelter, if I do say. And this should go quite quick. It shouldn't take too long for a full stack of stone to be fully smelted up. We're on to the last 8 pieces now, and it should all turn off. There, that looks so satisfying, and there we go. That's our full stack of stone. Now all we have to do is cover this up with some trapdoors to make it look a little bit nicer. And just like that, our blacksmith is fully done and now functional with the auto smelter in place. And this will come in handy when it comes to smelting up either a bunch of food or glass. Mainly glass is going to be a key one, and just many other resources that we might need for our journey. Hopefully me talking through the process of building this thing up was understandable enough for you guys. If not, I will leave a link in the description below of a similar auto furnace design. There's loads out there. I'm sure I can find one that is pretty identical to this. So I'll put that in the description below, just so it is a bit more concise and easy to follow for you guys, because I am not amazing at tutorials. I will admit that. So I'm sorry if they're not easy to follow. With the blacksmith now fully complete, I actually can tear down this blacksmith. I'm not going to do it just yet. I'll probably do it between episodes, because first off, I need to move these 2 villagers down into the blacksmith down there. I haven't actually thought about how I'm going to go about this. I could do the bed method by taking their beds, but the sun is like nowhere near setting yet. So I could just steal their workstations. I can't believe I just hit him, especially with a diamond axe as well. Oh no. Look how far away he is. I'm so sorry. Okay, here. Are you gonna take that? Okay, you guys are gonna take that. Is this guy gonna take the tool station? You see it, right? Okay, nice. Now, this shouldn't be too difficult. I imagine if I break them now, they might make their way down into the blacksmith. Fingers crossed. They don't care. Okay, how about I place them here first? Well, I mean, you're not gonna be able to get in because of that. How about, there you go. You're not going to be able to get in because of the wall. How about you come this way? Oh, no. Okay. I need you to go inside here. Oh, he wants that again. Where's this guy going? Can you come down here again, please? Thank you. Oh, I think it's meeting time. You know, moving you guys is always such a hassle. I might actually just be able to push this guy in. If he's going to cooperate with me. Oh my god. There we go. Easy. That's one guy in. Oh, and also you may have noticed that I haven't actually fully terraformed this area. And if you didn't notice, well then keep not noticing. Because I don't know when I'm going to get around to doing that. Probably between episodes, actually. Let me just say between episodes. Don't hold me accountable to it, because that might not get done for a little while, and that's okay, because I'm not good at terraforming. Where'd you go? Hey, come over here. No? You don't want to sleep in there. There you go. You want to sleep in here, in this bed right here. Oh, I didn't really think about lighting this area up, huh? I should probably place down a few more lanterns. And they're in. And unfortunately for you guys, I know the farmers up there have beds and their own bedroom, but that's okay. You guys aren't getting beds. I don't have a bedroom for you guys. It just didn't work out in the design, and I apologize for that. I could theoretically put a bedroom up here because there is space up there, but I have nowhere to put stairs. And if I just put ladders, you guys will get stuck up there forever. So it's just not happening. Also, look at how much wool I have gotten since last episode of building this farm. I haven't taken any of this out. This one especially, I don't know how it's gotten that much. This sheep has been really working hard. But that's just a crazy amount of wool. I've never needed that much wool in my Minecraft career at all, so I really need to put that to use at some point. Aside from that, I think this is a good place to end off the video. We built up the iron castle facade for our iron farm, as well as this amazing blacksmith auto smelter that we've got going on, as well as our little tiny mineshaft, which has the extra bits down on the level, and I will finish up that in between episodes if I remember to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. It really helps out. As well as make sure you comment and maybe even click the subscribe button whilst you're there for more cozy Minecraft hardcore content. Thank you guys so much for the ongoing support, and I will see you in the next episode. See ya!